Come on in, everybody. Sometimes you gotta make music yourself. You gotta dance because you can. You just gotta be happy because you are. Boy, if I don't like a straight OG with girl, I would, woo, nigga. Come on in, everybody, come on in. What's going on, IG? Thank every one of you all as IG is building up. Thank you guys. Those of you all that's not on my IG, come on, let's run our IG up. I really don't even think I'm over 1,000 yet on IG, and I go live on IG every day, all right? So those of you all that's on Facebook, if you hit my IG up, that's KingHulk50nup, 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 that's over there on IG. We'll greatly appreciate it, all right? All right, those of you all that's on YouTube, how you doing? Over 1,000 some followers there. Of course, Facebook, you know, we almost at 30,000. What's going on? Those of y'all that's viewing me on the Michael Coleman page, thank you for viewing. Those of y'all that's viewing on the King Hulk Space, KH page, thank you for viewing. Now, sometimes it don't tell me who's coming in, who's coming on. Sometimes it don't let me see the comments as it's coming up. That's just the algorithm. But if you do come on, can you tell me which page you see me on? All right, say hello, and I'll say hello back to you. What's going on, Maya? How you doing? You know what? I don't have enough tricks, and I am the trick baby. You did, but I did what you're saying. Trick or treat to you. All right. Yeah, I got the candy sitting outside the door. Been out there since last night, actually. Nobody's acting like they really want it. I'm gonna let it sit out there at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning when I get ready to go to work. If the bowl is still sitting out there, I'm gonna put everything, because I got some stuff outside the bowl, put everything in the bowl, taking the whole bowl downstairs and putting it on the cabinet and letting them go forward. They can have the bowl and the candy, all right? But once again, those of y'all that's on a different platform, what's going on? Let me turn on TikTok, because y'all know TikTok done did a little thing. So Sunday, a couple more days, I'll be back live, y'all, around about 3 o'clock. I'll come on all of the channels again and be back on TikTok. So what I'm doing, I'm being more careful. I'm still gonna be me, say me, trolls, you're gonna get blocked. I just know what not to say. As far as my merchandise, y'all already know what I'm doing that, uploading it. Have any questions, do not ask me ever again on live on any of the platforms, because I think all the platforms are now trying to work together for whatever reason to try to make sure I can get out good content about the stuff that I do offer. So I'm uploading all of my little 1 minutes to all of the Facebook, all of the IG, all of the TikTok, and that way you guys can inbox me for more information. Now, if you follow me, just go to my inbox, go to my messenger. I'll reply back to you, especially if you ask some questions about something that I'm featuring, okay? So look at the post and what we're doing. Now, if you are on Facebook but not on my IG, go to KingHulk50nup. If you're on TikTok and not on my IG, go to KingHulk50nup. If both you all that's on IG and TikTok is not on my Facebook, go to KingHulk space KH. KingHulk space KH, or go to Michael Coleman, which is my government name, Michael Coleman, MICHAEL-COLEMAN. A lot of people can't find me on that because when you hit over 20-something, they get to hiding you and you got to do all the little weirdo stuff. But the KingHulk space KH is available. Go there. Now, if you go to my Michael Coleman, you can only follow me because I got over 5,000 followers already. So you can be friends already. So you can only follow me. So follow me over there. Or if you do send a friend request, there's some people that ain't been acting right. I'll kick them off and put you on. All right. And those you all that might not be on my TikTok, everyone can go over to my TikTok. One of my TikTok pages is Michael the Hulk 50, the letter N. Michael the Hulk, the number 50, the letter N is my main page, over 20-something thousand people on that. And then I also have the King Hulk KH5, all one word. King Hulk KH5 is my live, which I'll be back on Sunday. But Michael the Hulk, the letter 5, the number 50 and the letter N, Michael the Hulk 50, the letter N, that's my main page. You see all the uploads. I can't go live over there, but I do have all my uploads, over 20,000. That's on TikTok. And to see me live on TikTok, that is KingHulk KH5 on TikTok. So I think I covered everybody. KingHulk50nup on IG, Michael Coleman, or KingHulk space KH on Facebook, or Michael the Hulk 50, the letter N, or KingHulk KH5, KingHulk KH5 on TikTok. All right. Everything else you get a chance to hear me talk about. Everything else you get a chance to see on my uploads. All right. I have my FYP page on there and all the other page. Just hashtags that come up. One thing I don't have on there is merchandise, but I might put that on, I might not. Hey, what's going on? Let me know what page you're coming in on. What's going on, Don? How you doing? How you doing? Kalita Robinson. How you doing, Ebony, baby? How you doing, Heidi? How y'all doing coming in on Facebook? If you came in on Michael Coleman, tell me what page you came in on. If you came in on King Hulk space KH, just put KH page. If it's Michael Coleman's page, just put Michael. Right? You ain't got to put the whole thing out there. But I just kind of want to know where y'all coming in from on my Facebook. Everywhere else, I know IG and I already know TikTok. Hey, this is what I want to kind of tell you. Yesterday is gone. An hour ago is gone. A minute ago is gone. The second just tick is gone, right? And then we have some aspirations on what we're going to do later on. Later on this evening, maybe tomorrow, next week, next month. Even for some of us, we already talking about what we're going to do next year. Can I share something with you? The time that's coming is not promised. The time that's gone, even down to the second, cannot be relived. The only time you have to maximize your full ability, skills, and desires is right now, this very moment. So I want you to maximize your moment. How I became successful. How did I lose the weight? How did I be able to come to this place of my life where things are really popping, money's moving, people are now joining the Facebook Live, joining the church, joining the movement that we're doing to help other people. How is people joining my life and I'm able to build teams and groups? Is that I never let the moment not be lived in its maximum. I don't do the minimum no more. For some people that's too much. I'm too much energy. I'm too big energy. I come in too fast. I come in too quick. Because I have less time ahead of me and more time behind me. I've learned the value that I probably should have learned about 30 years ago. And that is time really ain't your friend. To be honest with you, time is against every one of us because every second that clicks away from us, it is getting us closer to that time when our life might expire. So I want you to really think about this very second. I know you're listening to me, but is it really worth it? Am I pouring enough into you to make you become successful if the next second is yours to have? Let me say hi to some of you guys. What's going on, Don? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm awesome. What's up, Letha? How you doing, Mary? How you doing, Caroline? How you doing, Ellis? All right. Let me know if you're coming in from the Michael page or if you're coming in from the KH page if you're on Facebook. But every second that ticks away from us is a second that we should have maximized for the second that is for us. The second that's coming, because unfortunately, somebody right now, even myself, and I pray that it would never happen to no one and even me, can boom within this second. The quarter's going to time it off at 6 o'clock, 6:06 and 6:06 and 38 seconds. He passed away, right? Here's the thing that I maximize. And it is the seconds that's coming and the seconds that I live before it passes and become my past is what I'm saying, even being successful, being maximized. Am I pouring my all into you all? Am I giving you every bit of strength I have left? Every idea that comes, every wisdom that I've gained, every instruction that's been told to me to pass on to you all. Am I really maximizing this moment? Or am I just saying, well, you know what, they used to be coming on, I'm just going to give them some BS. I'm going to tell you a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm going to have these cliches and just waste people's time. Because you got to think about it. You're never going to get this second back. And that's why some people come in and look and say, is he dancing? Is he sticking his tongue out? Is he selling something? What is he talking about? My real motive for coming on is not to make a sale of anything. Not even to sell my health products. Not even really to try to sell anything to you of cost. My real motive of coming on is to bring healing. Whether it be through the mental, through the spiritual, through the soulish, through the physical, or through the financial. Because we all have some type of sickness that we're recovering from or possibly going through right now. We all figured out finally that mental illness is universal. Doesn't make you crazy, doesn't make you stupid, doesn't make you none of those things. It's a reality that we all deal with things on a mental level that sometimes can be very ill to us, sickening to us. Things that we think, things that's presented to us, stuff that we see, things that we hear. Spiritually, some of us have been through so many jargons, and some of us have been to multiple churches and different spiritual groups that have used us, manipulated us, hurt us, and did not even regard us as a person, but treated us as a thing. Worried more about our money and our attendance than they were our soul. Some of us are emotionally sick because every time we subscribe and loving this person or trusting that person or embracing this person, it seems like we keep picking the same wrong goddamn people that keep on doing the same sickening things to us that's now making us feel sick to even hear the word, I love you, or will you be mine? And then some of us is physically sick. No matter how many times I come in and push the products and get the detox and eat your pineapple and your watermelon, or get on the treadmill and walk and exercise. Doesn't matter, because you're going to still go put your hand in that candy bowl, trick or treat. You're going to still go cook them cookies. You're going to still eat that steak with all the sauce and the salt on it. You're going to still get pasta, still eat bread, still drink your teas and your Kool-Aids and your energy drinks. Because some of us have subscribed that the sicker we are, the more important we are to people, because people tend to our sickness. Girl, how you feel? You need me to come over? You need some help? We crippleize ourselves sometimes just for the attention. And I know you don't want to admit it. I know it pisses some of you off. But that's even a sickness. That when you cannot admit that some of our sicknesses that we have, we prescribed it to ourselves. We're doing it to ourselves. Can I share something with you? I don't think nobody has anyone in your life that has a gun over your head to make you eat what you're eating or to make you do what you're doing. The reality is some things that we find ourselves involved in, we are the one that's subscribing to it every day. Every day we find ourselves locked up into it. We're so in tune with it. It has become a part of our nature, a part of our life. And guess what? We love it. Just don't know how to admit to it. Until it doesn't love us back. When we're up into some hospital, some ER, some ICU floor, and we're trying to recover. We have everybody's attention and we love it for the moment because, oh grandma, oh dad, oh mom, oh honey. Until the doctors come in and start reading us a report that unfortunately some of my family members, some of my friends did not come back from. So let's be very careful when we plan off the opportunity in the moment to maximize our health. Put that candy down. I know it's trick or treat, but do a trick to your treat and don't treat your trick. And definitely don't trick your treat. Put it down. Walk away from the Kool-Aid. Stop drinking all the energy drinks. Push the plate back. Go in your cabinet right now. Pull up your trash can. Go to your ice box right now. Pull up your trash can. And everything that you read on the label that you cannot pronounce, you don't eat. If you can't pronounce the word, and I don't care how educated you are, there's some things in our food that they did not come up with that word in college. Trust me, I got my doctor's degree. And what the hell is mesophosphoite, which is supposed to preserve this? And what the hell is it? If you gotta Google what the hell it is, don't put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your body, because your body don't have the access to Google to know how to break down all of what it really is. Right? You're gonna be scared that some of the stuff that we put in our mouth, they put in rat poison. I mean, really, for real. Do you know that saccharin is one of the main ingredients in rat poison, and saccharin is one of the main ingredients in sweet and low? So for those of y'all that don't use sugar, but you're using either the yellow package or the blue package, read on the back of it, says saccharin. Look up the word saccharin. It is used as a agent that's supposed to kill off rats. But it also can be an agent that enhances the preservative or the flavoring of the sweet and low so that it doesn't have such a bad bitter taste, but at the same time, the results of it, because it's so small, it says that it's not dangerous to the body, but how many packets do you use? And how much of it do it really take to kill a rat? Think about it, y'all. Just go to your cabinet, and I'm just to say it again. If anything you're eating has the word salt on the back of it, it is salt, baby. Well, I don't use white salt. but you use sea salt, pink Himalaya salt, seasoning salt, slap your mama salt, because they got that. They got the slap your mama seasoning salt, obey salt. So anything that has salt on the back of it, at the end of the day, I don't care if they wash it in the sea, get it from the tree, get it from the earth, it is salt. Salt is sodium. Sodium is the retainer of water in your body that attacks every organ in your body. So I want you to trick your treat and treat your trick today by putting a trash can in every chocolate, unless it's dark, get rid of it. Every salt, seasoning, throw it in the trash can. Hello? Yeah. Go in your icebox, in your freezer. Look at the ingredients. It's supposed to be beef. What else do you put in damn beef? Yes, you can put salt on beef to cure it, but what else do you need to have to make beef beef? If it ain't beef and some type of sodium or salt to kind of cure it and preserve it, throw it in the trash. If whatever you're eating got more than 2 ingredients outside of its main ingredient being it, throw it in the trash. When did water have ingredients? When do we have to have a label on water? If it's spring water, mountain water, distilled water, why does it have an ingredient list? When did water start getting sodium, calories? It's supposed to be bottled water. Throw it away. Once again, if you cannot pronounce the word, you got to Google what it is. Why are you putting it in your body? If the conversation you keep having with the same person irritates you, makes you mad, gain a gray hair, or go bald in another area of your head, why you keep talking to them? If you keep spending more time away from your spouse and you spending more time with friends, family members, mama, cousin, who you're supposed to leave to be able to be with this person that you say you love, why are you in a relationship? Why do you keep going to the same church that ain't feeding you, keeping you 2 or 3 hours to see the same people run into one another, fall on the floor, foam at the mouth, spit in the bucket, to come and see the same thing? You can pretty much darn near tell your pastor exactly what they about to do. Why are you going there? So spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, we sometimes subscribe ourselves to our own sickness. What my channel is really for is to help heal you. I don't care if you don't like my method. I don't like the way you dance. I don't like the way you gyrate and all this. You ain't the only one I'm talking to. Maybe you're the only one to get horny and nasty and want to touch yourself off of it. You're the freak, not me. Have you ever asked me why I'm doing it? And then if you did, I would take none of your damn business. If it's not attracted to you, stay away. Do you not know over 18 people have lived when they was getting ready to take life in their own hands because of my goofy not being able to dance, my gyration, my jokes, my talking, my smile? How many people have you impacted? How many folk have you stopped from doing something foolish to themselves that they could not come back within 1 year, 2 years? Come on, I'll wait. 3 years. Come on. How many people have you brought to Christ in the last, you said you've been saved 10 to 15 years? How many have you brought to Christ this month? Today is the last month, last day of this month. How many? And I know we don't count people, but you should be able to say how many souls you least led to Christ, prayed for. Now, no, you're going to do the damn general prayer. No. Individually, plant a seed, water a seed. How many? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for some numbers. Because it's amazing if you still can't say one of your seeds you sown or one of the seeds you watered have given their life to Christ this month, and you had 31 days to do it. Who is less effective than the other? Because I ain't led nobody to Michael Coleman. I ain't led nobody to fresh oil. There are a lot of people to Jesus, though. And still numbering and still counting. And the number's still going up. Just this month alone, 3 people. Just this month alone. I'm not talking about what we've done since January. Now, granted, I am a pastor. Granted, I know some stuff more than the Bible than some of y'all. But see, some of y'all criticize me for doing it. You supposed to be a pastor, but you're doing all this other stuff. Well, you ain't a pastor and you ain't doing no stuff. Which one was going to be judged? Really, like, who's Who's going to be the one to get slapped on the hand versus been put in a dark place? I'd rather God said, now stop doing that, than to say, depart from me, you worker of iniquity. You didn't do nothing with all the time I gave you. You could have won one person, but you got on people's nerves. You made folk not want to come to church. You made people not want to come to the family reunion. Come on, ladies, y'all, come on. See, don't get quiet when the rubber hits the road. Because everybody has a different reason why they do a different thing. My whole motive, whether it be through sexuality, sensuality, preaching the word of God, counseling, talking, coming on here, is honestly to get your attention. Once I get your attention, why don't you listen to my 60 seconds of words of encouragement? Ain't no dancing, ain't no licking no tongue out on that. That's thought provoking. That's making you want to consider what God is talking to you about that you didn't hear your pastor tell you Sunday. Once you listen to my live and you get a chance to see that all that stuff, you see me dancing, licking tongue out, gyrating, taking my shirt off and all that kind of stuff, and putting my hands all down and moving all around and all this. Man, I got 5 kids. If I don't know how to bump and grind in the bed by now, something wrong. I'm 54 years old. If I don't know how to throw this, then something really wrong with me. And no, once again, for any of you goofs that want to sit up and say, well, you always scratching. This is not scratching, baby. This is scratching. This is called adjusting. When you get past 6 inches, you need to adjust every now and then. So stop talking about what I do in my private DM. Why are you always grabbing yourself? Because you never had a man that had to grab himself? Not my fault, baby. I have to every now and then. It moves. Why are you looking? I'm saved, sanctified, full of the Holy Ghost, grabbing it without any intent for pleasure from me or to you. You saved, sanctified, full of the Holy Ghost, go to church, fire baptized, and you keep noticing that one thing. Out of a whole 20 or 30 minute broadcast, the only thing you want to remember is me grabbing my penis and adjusting it. Who is the nastiest freak of all of us? Really, come on, let's talk about that. Why is that the only thing you can think of to talk about when I've said so much other stuff that's thought-provoking, powerful, and life-changing? Because I go back to this one thing I'm still asking, that I ain't got nobody to give me a number yet. How many people have you witnessed, watered through word of God or some kind of way of continually maintaining your witness to where they came and said, man, I gave my life to Christ and thank you for walking me through the steps of salvation. I'm waiting. Because you're going to tell me about everybody you prayed for. Who gives a damn how everybody you prayed for? I don't care about your list of prayer. I care about your list of results. Has your prayer worked? Because actually, you ain't supposed to just pray for them. You're supposed to teach. Break it down to them. What salvation really looks like. Don't teach them church. They don't know church. They know streets. Teach them what the whole thing about salvation really is and what Christ is really trying to do. And this is what's so crazy. When I ask you, what would you tell somebody else about Christ? You can't even tell me what he's done for you. I know you can't tell nobody else. You ain't supposed to be telling nobody else about anything else about Christ except for what he's personally done for you. Why is it so hard that if God has impacted you, you have a hard time explaining that? But if I ask you how deep you are, you can tell me. How wet you get, you can tell me. If I ask you your bra size, you can tell me. Look at them falling off. Go ahead, bye. I don't want to talk to y'all anyway. If I ask you how many men you had, you can tell me. If I ask you about what kind of men you want, you tell me. If I ask you even want me, you tell me. If I ask you if you don't want me and why, you tell me. You tell me all of that carnal stuff, but you can't tell me anything about Jesus off the rip. You got to think about it. What he woke me up this morning. Okay, he did the drunk man too. There he is right there, snumbling. He put food on the table. Yeah, the homeless guy, he done got something at the trash can, so yeah, he same thing. You so general and have to think about that. So when someone who don't know Christ, what do you tell them? Because that's what you're supposed to really be talking to folk about. Wow. So lay off of me. Because I have a puller, I have a drawer. This beautiful face my mom and daddy gave me, this body that I worked so hard for, to being able to ensemble and dress from head to toe, it captures people's attention. Once I get their attention, it's really easy for me if I wanted to to pull everybody towards me, but I read the scripture says, what does it profit me to gain all of y'all and my soul go to hell? So what I end up doing, what y'all don't know, because you don't go to the 60-second videos, and you probably don't really pay attention to everything I say here, or even in my exercise. If you go back and go to the replay, I talk about God. I just don't give you Bible verse of scripture. I just don't say in the Bible says. I just don't, hey, you all right. I'm talking to you from a very simple human place. And I use sex as an analogy. I use food as an analogy. I use health as an analogy. Because these are things that we deal with on a daily basis. This is what Jesus called a parable. But I also smart enough over 30 plus years, if you start giving Bible in verse and start talking about Jesus and using it too often, it tunes people out real quick, because some of your greatest hurt never came from the world, never came from mama and them. It came from that saved auntie, cousin, nephew, missionary, pastor, Baptist, Methodist, AME, Church of God in Christ, non-denominational church, or church member. And that's a very sticky subject to talk about. So I learned to talk about it in something that you don't mind talking about. Like, how many times did you come today? Oh my God, no, he did not say that. Yeah, how many times did you come? How many times did you get erotic and fell all on yourself and touch all on yourself? Oh, you nasty. Oh, no, okay. Let me ask you a question. You say you pray to God? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I pray. Why isn't not God sent you somebody to do all that for you? See? Got you talking about how many times. My question is then, you say you pray to God? Yeah. You see how I swept it right from your cooch right to the throne. How do you do that though? How can you do both? Because neither one of them overrides the other. They both are particularly in its own space. And I don't try to mix water and oil. I let sex be sex and God be God. And I don't deny the fact that you and I and all of us love sex. But I think we all say, well, I know what I say. I cannot deny the fact I love God and you tell me you love him too. My question is, why can't you? You act like Big Homie, act like you don't like sex. You act like Big Homie don't know you having it. You act like he closes his eyes and like, it surprised him that you gave some cookies up yesterday. Last time I checked, he the one that gave you the milk and the cookies. What you mean? He gave you what everybody's desiring to have. So why do you subscribe to fact like you putting a damn tie on the door and God said, oh, they in there working out, so let me go ahead and move on. No. He says, my eyes is in all places. So if you being evil, be evil in front of them. You can't hide it. If you're being good, be good in front of them. You can't hide it. Stop getting pissed off at me because I can be good in front of him. He ain't got no problem. You the only one really got a problem. And I got a problem with you. Why can't you be you in front of him? Here's the thing that really done piss some of y'all off. If you can't be you in front of him, I damn well don't want you. Because if you can lie to him that sees all things and know all things, you're going to lie to me one day. Are you really maximizing the moment? I know what my Crocs do to you women. It turns you on. But now when I'm talking about God, why do that not turn you on? How can you get erotic about a man's body and about a man's dance and tongue, but you can't get excited about when he talks about the Savior who causes all of us to be saved? Any of you niggas that thought I left the pulpit and left God, you don't know how to catch fish in the ocean. You don't use the same damn bait that you did in the river or in the lake to catch what's in the ocean. I left lake niggas and I left river niggas and I'm in the ocean now. And the ocean is where predators are. And you got to use a different tactic to get them. And I don't care if you pond niggas don't like my tactics. I'm still asking you this one question then. How am I pulling so much out the ocean and you still can't catch a damn bass, guppy, or a catfish out the pond? I mean, dang, the pond is, listen, the pond ain't even deep enough where you'll drown. You can literally walk out there and hand catch it, what they call noodling. And you still can't catch a fish, and you worried about what's in my net breaking? That I'm bringing to Jesus for him to be able to clean, cook, and receive? I wonder who he gonna say when we get to heaven, which one of us didn't do the work while it was day. My platform and podium ain't gotta look like your platform and podium. But what has to look the same universally, all you fine, sexy, and then you kings is coming on, what's up my niggas? Is that he gonna look for results. He gonna say, how many did you bring to the kingdom? Because I can once again easily manipulate and bring everybody to me. How some have subscribed. He trying to get everybody, baby. That game is so old, I don't even have to play that. I ain't got to do no platform to get nobody. I got enough in this apartment that I have to myself if I want. Receipts, real talk. This is for the kingdom. I just used it differently and shocked the hell out of everybody. I sure did. Sure did. Got even one of my blood cousins talking stupid and crazy to me. And know how I activate. Got him scared over there now with this 70-year-old crazy tip with my cousin Tobias out there at this church. Crazy as whatever. High as whatever want to talk stupid to me. Man, I'll cast the devil out of you and put you. Lord, let me stop. Cousin, deal with that nigga out there. He probably told y'all. Don't even know what I'm doing. Ain't never been in my world. Ain't never seen the miracles that I've seen. I'm bringing what is needed to who is needed to. And if you don't like it, these nuts. I've said it over the pulpit before. See, that's what y'all don't know. Everything I'm telling y'all now that's shocking y'all, it shocked the church world when I said it on TBN. It shocked the church world everywhere I go. I am the shocking preacher. I'm the one when they bring me to talk to niggas. They don't bring me in to talk to those that's already righteous and saved and already deep and holy, who can't get one soul out of all the years they've been saved. That's the thing that's angering God, is we're sitting back watching this foolishness and we're supposed to have the power. You got the drawing power, babe. Your body, your smell, your voice, your food, your intellect, your knowledge. Why are you not using it? Why are you sitting on the shelf waiting on the Lord? He ain't told you to wait. He told you to go. He told you to do. Why you ain't doing? What the hell are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Because you don't need nobody else to help you do his will. Create a platform. Shake and bake in the kitchen. Twerk and twirl. I don't give a damn what you do. Get these people from a dark place and then bring the light to them. Say, now I got your dang attention. Finally, how y'all doing? Now, which one of y'all want to go to hell today? Because I don't think none of y'all do. Well, let me show you something. You ain't got to go. It's a choice. Y'all act like I don't talk like this every day. That's the thing that kills me. See, people are selective in what they see and what they hear. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Don't go nowhere. I'll stay right there. Stay where you are right there. I'm going to show y'all something. So y'all niggas know I'm clean all the time. I'm clean all the time. Yeah, ain't no time I ain't clean, right? So y'all know that? That ain't no secret. That ain't no secret to y'all. Y'all even talk about how clean I am. Ooh, king clean. Y'all talk about how clean I am all the time, right? That ain't no secret. Cool. All right, let me see. I want to go to me. You say I'm live, I want to see what I'm doing. Here we go. I want to see, okay. Check this out. So I'm so clean, I wore this the other day. Right? I wore this the other day. Ooh, everybody complimented. So it was so nice I got it twice. The eye see what it want to see, and the eye hear what it want to hear. Y'all see Nike, but look a little bit close. You don't see the end, and you don't see the swoop. Look. Because I got 1,000-something hits on this and 500 hits on that, and it's growing. Ooh, man, that's a nice Nike outfit. That's a nice. What said Nike was my hat. What says Nike is the pants. What don't say Nike is the jacket. But the eye see what it want to see, and it hears what it want to hear. Wow. No, look. Look. Yeah, look. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's not a manufactured default. They made it on purpose like this. Because they knew Nike made it on purpose like this. That's why they made a black one, they made a white one. They knew that people are going to see what they want to see and hear what they want to hear. Ain't that crazy? They did that on purpose. That's why I wore it. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all hear what you want to hear and see what you want to see, especially when it comes to me. You see sex, you see sexy, you see vulgar, you see disrespect, you see arrogant. You see what you want to see, you hear what you want to hear. One person who's most dearest person to me that's on my live right now that I can see, I'm not gonna give their name, but it's my cousin. That person know me. When I say he know me in and out. He knew me when I was married. He knew my infidelities. He know everything about me. Ain't nothing I'm gonna hide from him. That's my kin. And he comes from my world. He comes from a long line of Pentecostal, Holy Ghost filled people. Understands the struggle. Doesn't judge me. Loves me not just because of family. Loves me as a human. But you know what he hears? He hears the word that comes out of my mouth. He know I'm accurate when it comes to prophecy. He's seen me lay hands. He's seen these things. Y'all get caught up on what you want to hear and what you want to see. Once again, everybody, ooh, that Nike was fly. Ooh, that Nike uniform. Ooh, King. I got orders for this already. You know how to tell them? Look closely. You don't see the end and you don't see the swoop. It ain't nowhere on here. Not on the jacket, but on the hat, on the pants, and on the shoes it was. And the eye can see what it wants to see, and the ear can hear what it wants to hear. I just waited till the day on trick-or-treat Halloween day to tell all of you all, don't get it twisted. Stop seeing me how you want to see me and hear me how you want to hear me. You're going to put respect on his name. I don't give a damn about my name. You're going to respect him. Because what I ain't never did was disrespected God. And my whole motive to get you horny, mad, upset, looking, curious, want to know, nosy, is to get you to listen to the 1 minute that I speak, not I dance, because I can't dance. And when I come on live and talk to you about your health at the exercise hour and talk to you about a topic in the evening hour. And I think I'm doing a very good job to say this year, 18 people still alive. 18 people still able to call on the name of the Lord. 3 people this month alone came to Jesus off of that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Once again, that's what's in you. Because your eyes see what you want to see, and your ears hear what you want to hear. And here it is, once again, for 40 minutes, I talked about God, talked about lifting you up. You know what some of y'all going to walk out on? He grabbed his crotch. That's the only damn thing you're going to remember. One of my elders is on here. I grabbed my crotch in the pulpit. Not because I'm trying to make none of them horny. It's because it's big enough to be adjusted. What? Stop letting your small nigga make every nigga small. No. And keep that. Why are you looking at me grabbing my crotch? Like there's so much other to look at. So much more to talk about. Why does that gravitate you? But since I get your attention, I wonder once again, how many souls have you won this year to him? With you covering yourself and not grabbing your whatever you got. You're just so sanctified and you so deep in Jesus. Or you so, because y'all not religious no more, y'all don't go to church no more, you spirit. You so spiritual. But you ain't won one person? You ain't won one person? Really? You know why my numbers are low? I take this shirt off, it's going to go up. I dance, I talk about something freaky and nasty, it's going to go up. That's what the world is drawn to. It takes a wise man to win a soul. Once again, I don't fish in ponds no more. I'm fishing in the ocean. And one thing I remember about when I was in San Diego and I got a chance to fish in the ocean the first time, you can't put a worm on that lure, on that hook. You can't put stink bait on there. Ain't nothing in the ocean that give a dang about a worm or some stink bait or a jig. Ain't nothing in the ocean care about none of that. You got to put a live fish on there. You got to put a big crab on there. Because what's in that ocean is predator. Period. Welcome to the big leagues. You say you want to be around alphas, alpha male and king. We don't fish in ponds and rivers, baby. We go to the big ocean, Pacific, Indian, Atlantic. Come on. Come off your little old canoe and get on the yacht. Matter of fact, get off the yacht and get on the ship. Matter of fact, get off the ship and start leading him to Christ. Whatever it's going, these niggas are visual. Y'all stop thinking, focus hearing your message first. That's why I keep telling y'all. I'm going to say this again, I'm done. Y'all stop telling men to stop wanting you for your body. Because you're making them masculine, feminine. The only thing Adam seen, if you keep it simple and keep it biblical, you might get your man. He said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. He didn't say, oh, you deep and spiritual. You hear from God. You from God. I see your potential. Oh my God, Eve, your mind is so intellectual. Oh, Jesus, oh, you're a passionate woman. You're a compassionate woman. You're an emotional. Bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. If you want a real man that hunts properly, he's coming after your flesh and them bones. Period. Now here's how smooth Eve was and how God is. You came after the bones and the flesh, but you didn't get the bones and the flesh until your eyes came open. You can't keep a nigga's attention long enough to get his eyes to open. That's why you think you got to give him your flesh and bones. No one ever told you got to give it to him, but stop keeping him from hunting it. Get it off your damn Facebook page and all this other stuff and stop talking all this old weirdo stuff. I don't want a man want me for my body. What else is he, nigga? What else is a man supposed to want you for? I said a man. I didn't say your, I said a man. What else is a man? What do you think he, when does a lion hunt a gazelle or a zebra for their intellect? I'll wait. When does an alligator hunt anything that comes in its territory for its potential, for its brains? These are hunters. Men were designed to keep what it catches. We're hunters. Even Jesus told them, go and get. Means go and hunt. Seek for those who don't have me. Don't go for them that's already. Get the ones that ain't. Know how to hunt. The problem is, even you Christians have not, you don't want to go after the hunt. You want to go after the recycle. So you go get some people who's already saved, but then went to this church, and that church, and you try to get them to come and experience what you're experiencing. That ain't the hunt that God told you to go get, baby. They're already locked in. Them the ones that's running. Them are goats, and and they're playing hide and go seek. Them are not sheep. And some of them are wolves that done reverse hunted you. Okay, you ain't never got to listen to 30-some plus years and 54 years of wisdom. Do you know better than me? You got receipts. I just want to, you know what, and I don't want to do this because maybe that's what got David in trouble, but I will. I'll take that word from God. I bring my receipts, you bring yours. I bring my accolades, you bring yours. I bring the roll of how many people since 1996 have come into Christ, you bring yours. I bring a roll of how many people have been healed, led to spirituality of great consciousness in God. Blinded eyes open up, lame people have gotten up, walk, prophetic word have come to pass, money has come to people's life, generated generational wealth. I'll wait. Come on. Come. Since you want to contend against the nigga, come on. Because I am like the prophet says, your God answer by fire, I'll stop the live, I'll come off, and I'll worship how you say. My God answer by fire, you come on and join the team and stop playing with me. I told you go fight and play with your mama, don't play with me. Let's see which one of our gods answers. I'll wait, come on. The challenge is out there, babe. As arrogant as you think I am, my confidence is in him. That's why I'm so arrogant to some of y'all. It's like, dang, this nigga's he's just so much energy. I live, I move, and KingHulk50nup Coleman has his whole being in God. Period. I've been saying that. But your ears hear what they want to hear. And your eyes see what it wants to see. But it is not designed by them on purpose. I'm out of here. Gotta go to the little stove, get a little turkey. Got my candy sitting outside. All right. Let me go ahead and do what I do good. We'll decorate and have some. I sure ain't finished decorating for Christmas. I got reindeers coming. Got some snow I'm putting up here. All this on my cabinet table. All that's being moved. Camera stuff is kind of being moved to the end, or either just moved out the room. I ain't gonna need it. We're gonna have all this looking like King's Christmas. Ho, ho-dee-dee, ho, ho, ho. Some of y'all get that. If you just act right, you might get one of these. Ho, ho, ho. I'm checking the list. I'm checking it every now and then twice. Seeing who's being naughty or nice. Don't leave it now, Niecy. How you doing, baby? How you doing? All right. Well, hopefully I said something. Now, if that didn't turn y'all on, maybe this do. Woo, woo. I know your granddaddy ain't never had an 8-pack. I know you ain't never had obliques. I know you ain't. God, dog. Look at that. Man, who is this? Is it a bird? No. Is it a plane? No. Well, who is this? It's King. King! All right. If you ain't laughing, that means God can't tickle you. Did you? Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate it. Oh, Nancy. Excuse me. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you all. If I offended anyone, I meant to. May you be offended. Because offense is necessary sometimes. I know I didn't say nothing bad to you. So if you got offended, you only got offended because I tell you the truth. No. And if I inspired you, to God be the glory. If I encourage you, I do what I do. If I made you horny and wet, I do what I do. But until tomorrow, listen, starting on the 1st of December. So now we know that tomorrow's the 1st of November, so I'm getting y'all prepared. Y'all remember to start on the 1st of December. We're going to be doing the ab gut challenge. All right, it's my hope to get at least 5 to 10 pounds off of you in 31 days. All right, December 1st to December 31st. Some of you all we're going to be doing, and all we're going to be doing is pineapple. Listen, so yesterday I did try something. I want to tell you this too. You can either do this with your natural lemon or get the natural lemon and get your natural lime juice. Put both of this on top of your pineapple and your watermelon. It gives it an enhanced flavor. The acid in both of these with the watermelon is going to eat even more of the fat and help the digestive system to digest even more cleaner and get rid of the plaque. It's one thing about lime. This is what the Hispanics teach you. But that's lime is a natural agent that goes in and kills plaque and mucus. It also goes in and it kills cancer cells. Lemon, too much lemon within itself, raw in its raw stage, and that's why you can get it in its raw stage, right? And maybe squeeze it. Yes, it can kind of do like what pineapple do, burn the mouth. That's why I say put it on top of the pineapple that's already cut. Eat it all together. The pineapple will coat the mouth, also will coat the digestive system. That the lemon, by the time it gets there, the lime by the time it gets there, and the pineapple by the time it gets into your stomach, the pH level in your stomach will start to level out that acid, and then you start having the plaque. Now, it's going to be in your bowel movement, because you're going to be doing your probiotics and everything else still the same. It's going to come out of your bowel movement. It's going to come out of your urine. Your urine might come out a little dark. Your bowel movement might have some things that's attached to it. It's okay, because that's what we want. What lime, lemon, and pineapple do together, what I also found out, is it also attacks parasites. So the bad parasites in your body is going to go in and burn them, literally consume them, burn them, and it's going to come out in your waste. The more detoxing that you can do, the less bloating you will have, the less fat that you have to worry about, and you'll be able to walk around with just a more clean gut. Now, I'm going to tell you something. My cousin did turn me on to this with the probiotic cleansing. Is that when your gut is clean, your bowel movement, that's why I say your bowel movement becomes clean. And some of y'all said, y'all heard this in the beginning of the year. What do you mean he's clean? He's having a clean bowel movement? Have you ever taken a white tissue, wiped your butt, and then you still had some residue of bowel movement on the tissue, even after you had a great bowel movement, right? That means in your colon area, the walls are still hanging on because some of the residue that came out. When you take the probiotic cleansing, and you do the proper cleansing on God, you'll be back your wife until Jesus comes, ain't nothing coming out, because you have what is called a clean waste. So your colon is clean because the waste has nothing on the walls to clean to, because all the plaque and all the stuff on the walls is now cleansed with the waste. That you literally will still wipe, y'all. Don't take this for not wiping, but still wipe. But check it, you'll see. It's either going to be a lot less trashy or nothing at all. It might freak you out, but that's telling you your gut is becoming clean. If you start eating bad and wrong, and you don't continue to have the right cleansing coming through your system, then that's going to be back trashy on the tissue, right? So I suggest that you do a cleanse at least once a month. I cleanse at least once a week, right? I really love having a healthy gut. My cleansing is not damaging to the body. It takes out the bad probiotics. It takes out the bad parasites. It takes out the bad toxins. And because of the probiotics that I use, it also puts back in what is needed that is stripped out. Okay? Remember, health is the new wealth. Health is the new wealth. Health is the new wealth. You got to clean your gut. So December 1st to December 31st, we will be doing our cleansing and our ab rolling. So you see the ab roller back here. I sell it. Don't get it off of Temu. Don't get it off of TikTok. I sell the ab roller. Okay? I have about 30 or 40 of them in storage. You can get your ab roller to you within 3 to 4 business days of shipping. It's $48 across the board. That includes the ab roller and your shipping. So for $48, you get the ab roller and the shipping included to your house within 3 to 4 business days, going through either USPS or through USP. All right, so you're going to go through the post office, or it's going to go through USP. All right, so UPS. All right, so let's go ahead and prepare for that. Once again, look at the video. We kind of featured these two things. Look at the videos I'm getting ready to upload. They're not uploaded yet on Facebook or on Instagram, but they are uploaded on my main TikTok page. If you're a TikTok follower, let me say this now that I got everybody here. If you're on Facebook, come to IG, KingHulk50nup, KingHulk50nup, all one word. If you're not on TikTok, go to Michael the Hulk 50, the letter N. Michael the Hulk 50, the letter N. That's my main page. Or go to KingHulk5. KingHulk5, all one word. Once again, IG, got a few folk. If you're not on my Facebook, go to Michael Coleman. Michael Coleman on my Facebook. Or if you want to, you can go to KingHulk_KH. KingHulk_KH. Follow me on all my platforms. I think you love it. I think we have a great time. I think we have a great message. I think we have great content. You need. Good thing my tongue is clean, 'cause I always stick it out, don't I? I know. It's daily though. Order